The College Football Playoff, or CFP, is the pinnacle of the college football season, a stage where dreams are realized, legends are born, and the nation's top teams battle for ultimate glory. It's more than just a tournament, it's a celebration of the sport's passion, tradition, and fierce competition. The CFP is how college football crowns its national champion, bringing together the best teams from across the country in a high-stakes, winner-take-all format that captures the attention of millions. For decades, college football's champion was decided by polls and computer rankings, which often led to controversy and heated debates among fans, coaches, and analysts. There was no clear path to the title, just endless arguments over who deserved the crown. The playoff was created to settle it on the field, letting teams prove themselves through head-to-head competition, rather than relying on opinions or algorithms. Every game in the regular season matters. One loss can end a team's title hopes, while a big win can catapult a program into the national spotlight. The stakes are sky-high, and the pressure is relentless. The CFP Selection Committee, made up of former coaches, players, and administrators, evaluates teams based on a variety of factors: strength of schedule, conference championships, head-to-head results, and even injuries to key players. Their job is to ensure the most deserving teams get a shot at the title. This year marks a historic change. The playoff expands to 12 teams, opening the door for more programs to chase their championship dreams. It's a move that fans and schools have been demanding for years, and it promises more excitement than ever before. The new field includes the 6 highest-ranked conference champions, ensuring that the best from each region are represented, along with 6 at-large teams chosen for their outstanding seasons, regardless of conference. This expanded format makes the tournament more inclusive than ever, giving underdog teams and smaller conferences a real shot at the title and bringing together fans from every corner of the country. With more teams in the mix, every round is packed with meaningful games, thrilling upsets, and the potential for new underdog stories that capture the imagination of fans everywhere. The stage is bigger, the lights are brighter, and the stakes are higher than ever before. For players and coaches, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to etch their names into college football history. Selection Sunday has become a spectacle in itself, filled with drama and anticipation as fans, players, and coaches gather to see if their teams made the cut. The tension is palpable, and the celebrations, or heartbreak, are unforgettable. The final rankings set up matchups that spark debates across the country, fueling sports talk shows, social media, and friendly rivalries between fans. Everyone has an opinion, and every ranking is scrutinized. The college football playoff is where legacies are made, where unforgettable moments are created, and where, after a season of battles, a single champion is crowned in front of the world. For the teams that make it, the journey is grueling, a test of endurance, skill, and heart. But the chance to prove they're the best, to bring home the trophy for their school and their fans, is everything. This is college football's ultimate test, a battle for greatness, a showcase of passion, and the moment where champions are truly made. The biggest shock on Selection Sunday? It wasn't a blue blood powerhouse or a perennial favorite. Instead, it was a team that, just a few years ago, was barely on anyone's radar. The Indiana Hoosiers, a program long overshadowed in the Big Ten, suddenly found themselves at the center of the college football universe. Indiana Hoosiers, undefeated at 13-0, named the #1 seed. Their remarkable run through the season stunned analysts and fans alike, as week after week, they toppled opponents with a mix of grit, determination, and heart. Long an afterthought in the Big Ten, Indiana's perfect season captured the nation's imagination. Students poured onto the Bloomington campus, celebrating a feat that once seemed impossible. The Hoosiers became the talk of college football, inspiring hope in underdogs everywhere. Their gritty 13-10 win over Ohio State in the Big Ten championship ended an 80-year title drought. It was a defensive battle for the ages, with every yard hard-fought and every play crucial. The Hoosiers' resilience in the face of adversity became their calling card. The Hoosiers' defense became one of the country's most feared, shutting down high-powered offenses and making game-changing plays. Meanwhile, their offense delivered in clutch moments, with last-minute drives and highlight reel touchdowns that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Indiana's consistency and resilience set them apart, earning them a first-round bye. Every week, they found new ways to win, whether it was a defensive stand, a special teams spark, or a perfectly executed offensive play. For generations of fans, this was a dream realized, a true Cinderella story. Families who had cheered through decades of heartbreak now celebrated together, united by a season that brought hope and pride to Indiana. Indiana's journey from underdog to top seed is already legendary. Their story is being written into the history books, inspiring future players and fans to believe that anything is possible. Now, they carry the hopes of their university and state into the playoff. The energy on campus is electric, with rallies, parades, and a sea of crimson and cream everywhere you look. With a week to rest and prepare, Indiana is poised for a deep run. Coaches and players are focused, knowing the biggest games are still ahead, but confident in the bond and belief that got them here. Their story is proof that anything is possible in college football. The Hoosiers have shown that with heart, teamwork, and belief, even the longest odds can be overcome, and a new chapter in Indiana football history is just beginning. The final at-large spots brought the most drama. Alabama and Miami grabbed the last two playoff tickets. Alabama, with a 10-3 record and a tough schedule, edged in despite a blowout loss to Georgia. The committee valued their strength of schedule, making them the fifth SEC team in the field. Miami's 10-2 record got them in over Notre Dame, thanks to a head-to-head win in August. That early season victory proved decisive when the committee made its final call. The selection of Alabama and Miami highlights the committee's focus on strength of schedule and head-to-head results. Their inclusion adds two powerhouse fan bases and sets up compelling first-round matchups. Every game truly matters in the playoff race. Notre Dame, 10-2, was the first team left out, falling just short after being ranked in the top 10 most of the season. The committee chose Miami over Notre Dame, citing Miami's head-to-head win in Week 1. Notre Dame's loss in August carried as much weight as any late-season defeat. In protest, Notre Dame withdrew from all postseason bowls, making a bold statement. Their exclusion is one of the playoff's biggest storylines, showing how razor-thin the margins are. The debate over their snub will fuel college football conversations for months. The expanded playoff opened the door for Group of 5 teams. Tulane and James Madison both earned automatic bids. Tulane, 11-2 and American Athletic champs, returns to national relevance as the number 11 seed. James Madison, in just its third FBS season, won the Sun Belt and finished 12-1, making a stunning playoff debut. Their inclusion proves the new format rewards excellence from every corner of the country. Both teams are underdogs, but they've already made history. Tulane and JMU represent hope for every smaller program dreaming big. Their presence brings fresh excitement and new storylines to the playoff. This is exactly why the playoff expanded. The top 4 seeds, Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, and Texas Tech, earned first-round byes as conference champions. This achievement is a testament to their consistency, resilience, and ability to perform under pressure throughout the season. Each of these programs not only dominated their respective conferences, but also demonstrated the kind of depth and talent that separates contenders from the rest of the field. Indiana's perfect season and Ohio State's only loss to the Hoosiers highlight the Big Ten's dominance. Indiana's rise has been nothing short of remarkable, with a defense that stifled opponents and an offense that delivered in clutch moments. Meanwhile, Ohio State rebounded from their setback with impressive wins, proving their mettle and earning their place among the elite. Georgia, SEC champs, dominated Alabama in the title game and look like one of the nation's most complete teams. Their balanced attack, led by a dynamic quarterback and a relentless defense, has made them a favorite to go all the way. The Bulldogs' ability to control the tempo and make big plays in crucial moments sets them apart from the competition. Texas Tech, Big 12 champs powered by a high-flying offense, secured their spot with a convincing win over BYU. Their explosive playmakers and creative coaching have made them one of the most exciting teams to watch this season. The Red Raiders' ability to put up points in bunches gives them a real shot at making a deep playoff run. These teams get a crucial week of rest and preparation, a huge advantage in the grueling playoff. With time to recover from injuries, study their potential opponents, and fine-tune their game plans, they can enter the next round refreshed and ready for the challenge ahead. This extra week could be the difference between victory and defeat. The byes set up the possibility of epic showdowns in the quarterfinals. Fans are already buzzing about potential matchups, with powerhouse programs on a collision course. Every play, every decision, and every moment will be magnified as the stakes get higher. For these programs, the path to the title is clearer. but the pressure is immense. Expectations are sky high, and every player knows that a single mistake could end their championship dreams. Coaches and athletes alike are laser-focused, determined to seize this rare opportunity. The stage is set for a high-stakes finish. With the nation watching, these teams will battle not just for a trophy, but for a place in college football history. The coming weeks promise drama, excitement, and unforgettable moments as the quest for the championship intensifies. The first round features 4 games on home campuses, adding intensity and excitement. Alabama travels to Oklahoma in a clash of blue bloods. Alabama is a slight road favorite. Miami heads to Texas A&M, where the Aggies' home crowd will be a major factor. Tulane visits Ole Miss, who just changed coaches. An upset could be brewing. James Madison faces a daunting trip to Oregon, where the Ducks are heavy favorites. Each matchup has its own drama, coaching changes, revenge games, and underdog stories. These games will narrow the field from 12 to 8 and set the tone for the tournament. Every team faces a winner-go-home scenario. The playoffs' first round promises fireworks. No playoff field is complete without controversy. This year, Alabama's inclusion as a 3-loss team sparked outrage. Critics say the committee favored the SEC, leaving out teams like Texas with better records. Miami's selection over Notre Dame, based on a single head-to-head win, also drew fire. Notre Dame's post-season withdrawal only intensified the debate. The committee prioritized strength of schedule and head-to-head results, but not everyone agrees. These controversies show the challenges of picking the best 12 teams. The debates will rage until the games are played. The 12-team playoff is set to deliver the most thrilling, unpredictable tournament in college football history. From Indiana's Cinderella run to the drama of Alabama and Miami's inclusion, every matchup is loaded with intrigue. Underdogs like Tulane and James Madison have a chance to shock the world. Traditional powers face immense pressure to dominate, while coaching changes add even more uncertainty. The top seeds must be ready for battle-tested opponents after their byes. More teams, more drama, and more meaningful games. This is college football at its best. Heroes will emerge, hearts will break, and legends will be made. Get ready for an unforgettable ride to the national championship.